It is going to we should be reconnected momentarily. We should be reconnecting momentarily. We should be reconnected. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summer, your hostess with the mostest of Summer's Room, live on YouTube. If you are on Facebook, you might find that you cannot interact and or the live may end. So come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube and come and ride with me. Hey, Pressure, I miss you. Where you been? I feel like I ain't seen you, girl. How you been? Hey, Tori Boo. I want to pop on here just to say, hey, I'm on my way to pick up baby girl. For those that know. For those that don't. What's up, Michelle? Hey, Tamika Boo. Do you guys have my text alerts? For those who are here, did you get a text alert? Did you get a text alert for those who are here? If you are on Facebook, Facebook is going to end because I am going to talk about some of the hoopla that's going on. And from my understanding, that type of conversation is a sensitive subject for Facebook, Yana. So if you would like to be around for the chitty chat, because I'm here for a little bit of time, not a long time, you might want to make your way over to YouTube. Hey, Tina. Robin, you got the link, the text. So you got the link to the YouTube. What you doing on Facebook, Miss Robin? Hey, Tina. Hey, Cindy. What's up, House of G's? Oh, this Kmart is choking me, man. This Kmart is choking me. So before I switch over to just YouTube, I do want to say this. We are working on Sip and Chat. We're going to try to do our first live Wednesday this coming week. We're going to try to get back on track on Wednesday of this coming week. We have a few things that's going to be changing up. We're not going to be doing it 5 days a week anymore. We're going to go from 5 days to 3 days, and we're thinking Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Nay, let's talk about it, girl. I was stalking your page because I missed everything. I was looking for somebody to give me a recap. I couldn't find Jack. I couldn't find nobody. Dimples just released her results. What was her results for let's talk about it? Oh my gosh, what was her results? Oh my gosh. I'm on YouTube, Robin, not Facebook. Facebook is going to end. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that you love when I'm live. Girl, between school, work, kids, and my man, woo, they be having me tied up. And plus, two of my kids had leak testing this year. Ooh, how did they do with their testing? You was out in their business? Hey, Joe. Did she go on that slide board? Okay, let me go to Facebook. Maybe let you go to YouTube. Go on Facebook here. So it shows that she had the HSV2 test done, but she didn't post those. Why is she still hiding her results? All right, y'all. If y'all on Facebook, come to YouTube. I'm about to clip Facebook. I know most of y'all are on Facebook, so when I clip it, I'm gonna lose y'all. But come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube, you guys. Oh, let me finish this. So Sip and Chat is hey Cupcake Boo. Sip and Chat is no longer going to be 5 days a week. It's going to be 3. We're thinking about Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I also wanted to get some insight from you guys because I was listening to you guys, and I want to ask a few questions like, would you guys like us to just do topics in general? Do you want us to continue to stay away from the Facebook tea, or would you guys mind if we incorporated some of the Facebook tea? We wouldn't make it solely about Facebook at all. We still would have those relatable topics about life and just stuff that might be viral in the media itself, like entertainment news, not Facebook itself. But how did y'all feel about us incorporating some Facebook into those topics? We also want to switch it up. Instead of one topic, we're probably going to do a mixture of things to keep the conversation going, so it's not as hard to keep the dialogue floating for the full segment of Sip and Chat. And I'm working on something. Our first show might have a special guest if our times align with each other. So y'all stay tuned for that and head on over to YouTube again. I'm about to clip Facebook head over to YouTube. Come to YouTube, y'all. Come to YouTube. How do I do it? I ain't been on here in so long. I forgot how to freaking do it. Okay. I think this is it. So edit. Boop. 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 Okay. We posted medical documents now. It is what's up, Bill? So for those that are in the know, we know May posted her results as she said she would this morning. And was it this morning or was it yesterday? It was this morning she posted it, right? And broke the intranet. She posted it and she broke the intranet this morning. Now I have seen a few people saying like, "Oh, we already knew you had it," blah blah blah. I think some people aren't able to read some of the some people aren't able to read the diagnosis the stuff that she had. We all know that she had cold sores, also known as herpes simplex 1 on her mouth. She's been vocal about that for years, since I've been watching her anyway, since I've been vlogging. So we all knew that she had herpes simplex 1. It also revealed that she had herpes simplex 2. The numbers are drastic from one to the other, though, and I know that the numbers aren't supposed to mean something. I don't know exactly what, because I'm not familiar with herpes, but it's a drastic difference in like the number ratio. A lot of people are blaming May for what I'm not sure yet, because as far as I know, Ivan hasn't posted his test. Dimples has not. Somebody just revealed she hasn't posted her test results for herpes and things like that. So I'm not sure exactly what they are blaming her for. I guess for like just the frenzy that it has caused in itself. And I want to say this. I know that May mentioned before that she's been tested before. Like this isn't her first time being tested for it. I'm not sure when her last time she was tested for herpes itself. And her last negative result when that was, but depending on when that was up until now, she probably will be able to hopefully pinpoint like where she thinks she picked it up from. Now she could have picked it up from another individual. Someone could have definitely gave it to her, or unfortunately because she has herpes simplex 1, it could have been a situation where it transferred from one area to the other. Now I actually just learned that today. I did not realize that you could transfer herpes simplex 1, which is known as a cold sore, to your genitalia. Call me slow, call me left behind when it comes to sex education, but I didn't know that. Can't you pick it up from just drinking from someone else's drink? Herpes is a contact disease, so you can get it from skin to skin contact. Skin to skin contact. I think it's harder for it to live on surfaces. I don't know how long it lives on surfaces. I know that it can live, but I think it's short lived, like on other surfaces, and depending on what that surface is. But it could be transferred from skin to skin contact. I could shake your hand, and if I have an outbreak on my hand, and I shake your hand, and maybe you had a cut, a paper cut or something, and just so happened them juices got in your cut, it could have been passed from that. Yes, 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. Yeah, I didn't know that. I am cheated the most. For real. May didn't give this to herself. Exactly. So it's hard. Yeah, it would be. It would be. I mean, but people are speculating because she already had one that it likely transferred from herpes simplex 1 and transferred to 2. Now I'm not sure what her engagement is sexually. I'm not sure what her understanding of herpes simplex 1 was. I'm not sure if when she had outbreaks she knew to avoid like engaging with people while she had outbreaks. I don't know for sure. I can assume that she did, and would hope that in the event that when she did have an outbreak and she knew that she would not, make contact with individuals directly with, where her outbreak was. But something also Something also to keep in mind is a lot of people are under the impression that you only can transfer it when you have an outbreak, and that is not true. It's less likely to, I think it's harder to pass it along without having an official outbreak, like of the bumps, the blisters itself. But you still could pass it even if you don't have an outbreak. Like, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. So herpes is one of those tricky situations. She was still kissing on Whitney with a cold sore. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all seeing that some soul? I don't know. I can't say for sure that I saw that. Oh man. Is a possibility that she has it. Is a possibility that she doesn't. The only way to know for sure if Whitney has it is for Whitney to get tested. So, and I think I heard her say on her live that Whitney is going to get tested. So the only way to know for sure is if she gets tested. Now we know because May has stated that her and Whitney have had sexual intercourse where it was Whitney pleasuring May. And we'll just have to wait and see. She says she has kissed people while she has an outbreak. She said she's kissed people while she had an outbreak? Oh no. It is what it is. Definitely is what it is. You know, May being super transparent, posting that paperwork, baby, you know, I appreciate her transparency, baby. I keep saying, I've been saying it all week. Get tested, y'all. Get tested, get tested, get tested, get tested. Oh, please. Get tested. And get tested each and every time before you get a new sexual partner. Now, I will say this. The herpes STD test is not something that people just test you for. You could have went and got STD testing every 6 months. You could have got STD testing every single time you changed the partner, and never not one time could have been tested for herpes, because that is not something that they generally just test for. You have to request it. Either you had a scare, you worried about having it, or you had an outbreak, or if you have an outbreak. But other than that, herpes is not one of those tests that they just test you for. And I'm not really sure. Everyone is responsible for their own health, or whatnot. So, very true, Summer. You gotta ask for specific tests. And who knows, no one else may not test positive for it, because Whitney and May admitted on live that Whitney has been with someone in the long-term relationship. Wait a minute. Rewind. Wait a minute. So I fell asleep during her live. So May said that Whitney admitted to May that she was with someone that had herpes in a long-term relationship. Oh my gosh, so many twists and turns to this. Because if that's the case, if Whitney tests positive for it from being with someone with it, Whitney could have brought it. Ivan could have bought it. Dimples could have bought it. Well, I mean, not to May, since that was before, but any one individual that she had intercourse with during her life could have brought it to her. However, you can be in a long-term relationship with someone who has herpes and never contracted. I know people who have herpes and their spouses do not have it. They don't have it. You can Google that. You can absolutely be in a long-lasting relationship with someone once you are aware that you have it, and y'all take the certain precautions, and you can avoid passing it to your partner. There are people that have herpes and have children. I know everybody's concerned about baby P. I see people in the comments, what about baby P? What about baby P? What about baby P? Yes, I can understand the cause for concern, right? I can understand the cause for concern. People have children that has herpes and never, not one time, passes it to their children. But I can understand the people being concerned about that. What's up, Niecy Marie? I wasn't offered the HPV test till I was 5. Yeah, HPV wasn't even something that was being tested for. What's Niecy, we got Niecy Marie and Niecy Baby in the building. What's poppin', Niecy Baby? My chart shows I was tested each time by my OBGYN, but like I said, it may just be where I'm at. My chart shows that they tested you for herpes, Nay? No, I don't know. I don't think generally speaking, I've ever been tested for herpes. I know when I go to my OB and they test you for HPV. I don't even think then when I need to check my thing and see. But from my understanding, that is not a general testing. Maybe it's where you at. It could be because maybe herpes is like a epidemic in your area, so they make it a general testing. Kind of like in some places there are outbreaks that are more common, so maybe they regularly test for it. But generally speaking, it is not a test that's normally given like on a regular STD panel at all. It's herpes that she has, not HPV, but it's herpes. Yeah, I have been to some OBGYNs that test for everything, and then I have been to some that literally only test for 2 or 3 things. So I think it's just where you go. Got you. If Whit would have gave it to May in order for Ivan to get it, May would have had to be with Ivan lately. Did Ivan say that he has it, TS Gaming? I don't think Ivan has shown his results. Have he? They don't know because nobody is protecting. They don't know because nobody is protecting themselves. What do you mean they're not protecting themselves, Nay? I feel like I've heard May say, I don't know about nobody protecting themselves. No one has said that I haven't has it. No one has said that I haven't has it. Say that again, let's talk about it. My cousin has herpes too and had one outbreak her whole life. That's it. She is married and her husband doesn't have it at all. Ivan hasn't said that he has it. Okay. But they can tell who gave it to who by how high the levels are. So, hey, Ebony Love. So, May numbers is low, Nay. So, would that mean someone gave it to May? I haven't read that. I heard that the numbers indicate if you had an outbreak or something, or like whether you just received it or you've had it in your system 6 weeks or less. But you're saying that the numbers, depending on how high it is, would tell somebody who gave it to who? That's what you're saying? I gotta go research this because this is just new. Your friend was born with herpes in her eye. Then that mean that her parent must have had it, and they probably had an active outbreak and passed it to the baby, because that is during pregnancy. Herpes is a scary thing because it can be passed during childbirth. Hey, Bella B. Hey, Pukas. Hey, Pukas. Who I am? What's your name, girl? Hey, what is your? Do I know your actual name? I feel like I always say that, and you tell me my name, your name, and damn, everyone in here today is old. It's old home week. HPV is not an STD. It can cause cervical cancer. What do you mean it's not an STD? It can cause cancer, but what do you mean it's not an STD? Can y'all still hear me? HPV is absolutely considered a sexually transmitted. It's absolutely considered a sexually transmitted infection or disease. It absolutely is considered that, but it also can cause cervical cancer. It could lead up to it. HPV is actually from the same family as herpes. It's a different type of like herpes. It's considered warts, but like it's connected to it somehow. Herpes is bloodborne. May, Ivan, Chosen, Sean, Dimples, Whitney, Brandy, Trey, Tati, Jasmine, etc. needs testing. Yeah, all of them needs to get tested. That's good that I've been working on me. That's my jam, Bella B. I've been working on me. Big Joe. The number is really high, which means that has been within her system for a while. HSV2, the number is not high, it's low on her. HSV1 is high. That's high, and that makes sense because we know that she's had it for a really long time. She says she's had it since she was a child. But the HSV2 number is only a 6 point something. Now, I don't know if that's considered super high or super low, but compared to the HSV1, it's super low. Her HSV1, I think, was like in the 40s or something like that, whereas though her HSV2 was only a 6 point something. So that would tell me it is, based on what y'all saying, it would say like it's fairly new, or like she just got it in her system. Based on what y'all saying. Now, I don't know if any of this is true or makes any sense. I'm not the herpes queen. I do not know the ins and outs of it. They don't know where it came from because nobody is protecting themselves. When you say not protecting themselves, what do you mean, eh? You mean like they not using dental dam when they eating coochie? Like, when you say that, what do you mean? I mean, is that what you mean? That's the one. Dump truck dumping. Hey, Dawn Marie. Yes, Dawn. Nisa baby. Hello, baby. Now you right. They never going to know where it came from. Unfortunately, everyone can and will assume where it came from, but until they are all tested, no one will know. One will never know where it came from unless everyone else is clear except Meg. Then they will all know, right? Hey, Tabitha. Yes, ma'am. There's a test they can give you, and it will tell you how long the person had it. I seen somebody say that, Nay, and I went to look that up, and I couldn't find any information on being able to tell somebody how long they had it. So who said that? Somebody said that on a panel. And when I went to look it up, what they listed, whoever that nurse was that said it, when I looked up what she said the only thing that came up when I researched it, it said that it could tell you whether you have recently contracted it or up to 6 weeks. But it didn't say nothing like it could tell you if you had it for 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 years. It's an STD that can cause cancer. Yes, I called this out a long time ago, Summer. I can't lie. It's actually called STI now. Yeah, a lot of people think that STI and STD is different. It's not. They all the same. They all fall in the same thing. If you got an STI, I mean you slept with somebody that got a dirty Peter Wacker or a dirty cookie. Normally they have a range listed. Yes, not using dental. What? It's called dental dam. That's what's used to eat cookie. Most people don't use dental dam to eat cookie though. Most people are just eating your cookie. Yes, dental dam. Yeah, you still can spread it without a outbreak. Most people are not using a tongue condom or that paper that you could put down to put between you and another person when you eat cookie. I heard you can't find out how long. Yeah, I Googled it. I didn't see nothing about being able to find out. The only thing I saw is the IgG test is supposed to be able to tell you if like you just got it or like if you had it something about 6 weeks. Yes. Yes. I can't hear you talk like that, Summer. No man. What? Peter Wacker? I ain't never say nothing. I said Peter Wacker or Cook. But I'm gonna go look some stuff up because this got me wanting to educate myself a little bit further on it. I mean, but this is why it's important because you could absolutely be negative, 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 and you could be with the same person for a length of time and still end up contracting something. She said, "On God." I'm just saying. Now, y'all know May is in lesbian relationships. Talking about May outside of Ivan, you know, her being with a man. So when y'all say protection in this scenario, I think of a condom on a penis. And since there's no penis involved, I'm like, what protection are y'all talking about exactly? Because I don't know anybody. Y'all on here using dental dam? Y'all on here using the paper? Yeah, it's a film that goes across your cookie, and the person can give you head so that you are not having direct contact with their mouth and their saliva in your cookie. Yeah, Steph. So is that what y'all using on this here app? Like, y'all use that when that happened? Like, is that something y'all practice in your life? Because I don't think I know anybody that does. I ain't trying to log out. I'm just trying to understand when they say protection. Now, I know saran wrap. There you go. Now, I know that Ivan doesn't use protection. Because he said that to me directly when I asked him. So A lot of people, it looks like. This ain't no excuse. If you are engaging with someone sexually, y'all need to be getting tested. Y'all need to be honest about what you got going on, and y'all need to get tested. I know sometimes that doesn't happen because we got people out here just getting hot and heavy and getting it down in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We got people getting it down in bathrooms and things like that. But we need to be smart. It's too many things out here that you could catch. You know what's going on, Summer. You know damn well protecting yourself doesn't just mean doesn't. That's what I'm asking, Nate. I need you to be clear on what you mean about protecting yourself. Because if we talking about May and her lesbian relationship, her marriage, then in her case it would be dental dam. And so I want to know if y'all in the comments are using saran wrap or something like that in between the tongue and your vajayjay. The tongue and your vajayjay. Like, is that something that you guys have going on? Now, this is not no excuse, but I like when people say stuff depending on what's going on. I need to like get detailed, like what we talking about here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know. But it's crazy because this has caused a whirlwind, and so many people might be affected by it, man. And I hope that nobody else tests positive for it. And her probably like, go to the damn doctor before you put your mouth on a motherfucker. Well, she said that she has been tested before sleeping with people. Now I can't say for sure if she's been tested with people before people every single time, but I know on a live May has said she has been tested before. But I don't know. I don't know. That would be like giving a man head while he's wearing a condom, right? I don't know. And then another thing, people were under the impression too that, and a lot of people are. This is not just May and them. If my partner tests and they ain't got it, I'm good. That is absolutely not true. Just because you test and you good does not mean your partner is also good, because they could have something that has not passed from one to the other. I don't know if she tested people. I can't say that. I just know that May has said that she's been tested. I don't know about other people. I don't know if she had people testing before they came. I can't speak to that effect. I don't know. I can't speak to that effect one way or the other. I just know that people should be. Especially in relationships where people are coming in and out of it. Like, y'all need to be getting tested. I'm a married woman and I still get tested. Okay? Dental dams is not the spirit. The best thing to do is to go to the doctor and get tested. Oh yeah, but also to protect yourself from spreading something, you need to be using some type of protection. And that will be a condom, some type of dental dam, which protects you from oral pleasures from passing things, or abstinence. Shoot, even sexual toys you need to be cleaning off. There are things for you to use to sanitize it. And the best practice, which I just learned, is that people that are in same-sex relationships, they don't use the same toy on people, which I didn't know. I said the man used the same Peter Wacker on people, so I had no idea y'all was out here changing out, sex toys with the next person. I guess that makes sense because ain't nobody finna use my sex toys. If I had some, they not finna go use it on John, Joe, Bill, Bob, Susie, and Karen and them. So I guess that makes sense hindsight wise, but I didn't know that they was changing them out. I thought they was just cleaning them off, boil them in the pot or something. I don't know, using the sanitizer to clean it or something. I don't know. I'm married and I'll be tested during my yearly coming up. Yeah, I get tested. If I'm somewhere out and about and it's like one of those sites set up, like they normally have like a RV type of medical center like set up in some places. You can go to festivals or whatever. I'll just go in there. I can get tested. Go ahead, test me. Just boiling a toy in a pot. They don't do stuff like that, Bill. Child, I'm guessing. I don't live that life, so I'm guessing. My stuff that I've had or currently have or in the past had. I ain't have to really worry about stuff like that. I wasn't into those type of things. We got to do better out here. But just looking at this lesson like that's happening, how many people can be affected from just a positive result? There is a special toy cleaner for specific materials that toys are made from. Boom, there you go. I know it was something. Toy clean, is it just a regular toy cleaner, or is it like a special? You saying it's a special toy cleaner? It's not just the regular one. It's something special you get to clean it off so them things don't spread. See, I don't know about the special one. I don't know about the special one. Bill, and you laughing about me talking about boiling stuff in a pot. They say if you boil stuff, you get up to a certain temperature, it'll kill anything. Don't be out here using bleach on your toys because that could be deadly. No, you can't use the same twist on me that you can use on the others. You can get the hootie hoots from toys too. See? All women need to be tested at their yearly, married or not. You never know how someone moves outside of the house. Right. And not only not know how someone moves, because for me, it ain't about how someone moves. Because honestly, if I had any doubts about how my husband was moving, he wouldn't be my husband. But also just me understanding HIV alone can lay dormant in your system. You can test negative for it, and then boom, one day pop up and be positive for it. Like everything don't show up on the initial test. Ooh, not noodles in a pot. Not noodles in a pot. I'm writing on the check. Anybody else use checks? I have never used a check. Oh my God, I write checks every month. Yes, a check. I use checks every month to pay my child's daycare. I also use checks to pay bills that I don't feel like that don't take payments over the phone and I don't feel like going into the office. Yeah. I write checks to myself to pay myself from my business. Absolutely. Absolutely, mamas. Absolutely. You know those people that don't even know how to write checks? I used to use checks. I'll be 34 on Wednesday and never even owned a checkbook. Oh no, Bill. I'm gonna need you to go get a check. Go into your bank, your local bank, whoever you bank with, and go get a check, okay? Go get a check. Go get some checkbooks. Very true. HIV had me scared for years. I just hope they don't make noodles. It was something else I wanted to come on here and talk about. That girl named Ashley, if it's the Ashley that I think it is, she went on to Sunshine's panel and said that May sent her pictures of her hoo-ha when she had her surgery, and that allegedly when she had her surgery, the pictures that she sent her showed signs of herpes. Now, my questions to you is, why are you on a panel talking about that now? Yeah, from my understanding, it's the Ashley. She said she was May's admin 2 years ago. Wait, but she also said that she stopped being her admin a few weeks ago. So is it the same Ashley? Because people was in the comments saying it was that Ashley. And saying that she stopped being her admin because they just didn't mesh well. Now, if this is that Ashley, that's not why you stopped being her admin. From my understanding, it was some issues with bonus money and some stuff with money being collected and not being passed on and things like that is why. But this is my assumption. I hope that's not that Ashley, because where did you come from? But there are a lot of people coming out the woodwork since this whole herpes debacle. You and my 18-year-olds are giving me the crazy stare. Why would give you the crazy stare? Maybe a different Ashley, because I thought she stole the money in her customers. Right. That's what I thought happened. But maybe it's a different Ashley, because I was like, what, girl? But I miss May's live, and I really wish I didn't, because it sounds like it was a lot of details she gave on that live. I was listening to it, but then I fell asleep. I'm gonna try to go back and go listen to her live. Yeah, Ashley Almond. If that was her on Sunshine panel. Um, People got to be careful, man. Let's do better. Let's just do better. But I'm gonna go ahead and go get my baby girl and go give them this here check. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. All right, y'all. Yeah, that Ashley is talking junk on Sean's live about May. That's crazy. Everybody want to get on some. I ain't surprised. Every time something happen that they could focus on May, that's what they gonna do. I wouldn't have posted nothing, but I applaud her for standing on what she said. I need the money to come out right away. I don't have time for no check taking time to clear out of my account. Oh my. Even if you transfer money, sometimes it don't come out right away. Checks leave a paper trail. That's why I like checks. It just make life easier. I don't have to go get my card. I don't gotta do nothing. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.